We feared this day would come when the lands are ruined and the champions of the light can no longer save those in need. But I will.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. We're finally going into the final act of Diablo 3 Vanilla, which will later go into the expansion Reaper of Souls, which of course we will be covering when we go into it. But, as promised, we need to go into Act number 2 as we missed Leah's journals. And we're also going to bump up the difficulty to level 3, Torment 3, because I believe Torment 3 is when you start getting the dank loot. Right now, also, I kind of wish we were doing some bounties, some adventure mode, because right now, double bounties just got activated, and what that means is that whenever you complete a bounty, now you get 2 treasure chests instead of just 1, which is pretty huge. That's lots and lots of loot for us to go and grab. But, alas, we have priorities. So, we gotta go delve into Leah's journal. Alright, so Act 2, I think we just go into the last act, Lord of Lies. And we'll just begin the quest. Starting a new game, or starting a game with a new quest will overwrite your current save progress, that's okay. I believe we should still be okay to go into Fall of the High Heavens, though. I'm hoping. It scares me whenever I do this, because it makes me think that you can't do this, but okay, anyway. Lord of the Lies, let's say okay. Fuck it. Go in. I think it just means it's overriding your checkpoint. I think that's all it means. Anyway, let's start the game. And let's go read our journal. We'll be backing out and restarting over and over again, essentially, to be able to do that. Uber bosses. Alright. Here it is. Leah's belongings. Perfect.
We have the Black Soul Stone at last, despite Zoltan Kull's betrayal. I always knew he couldn't be trusted. Fortunately, we were able to defeat him and retrieve the stone. I learned that my mother had secretly bound the fallen lords of hell to it. I just wonder why she didn't tell me.
Alright, and give me a moment to get the other book. Alright, I also noticed that Miriam has more dialogue for us too, but let's keep reading Leah's belongings. Wait, what? Oh, that was her last book. Alright, well there you go. Perfect! Let's go talk to Miriam. Apparently we missed some dialogue here. Belial.
You will see through Belial's lies and deceit, but it may not be enough. I don't need to tell you this, but I would suggest smashing anything that moves in there. You know, just to be safe.
She's not wrong.
Today, please look.
Alright, double check, make sure no one has any extra dialogue, and I think we can move on to Act 4. Perfect. I guess we don't get an achievement for reading all of Leah's books, unless maybe we missed a book in Act 1? I don't believe so, though. We were pretty adamant about seeing them all. Alright, let's leave game. Let's double check. Good, we can continue from Act 4. Perfect. Let's go to Return to Tristram, and we'll just make sure that we didn't miss any books. Maybe there's just no achievement associated with it. That might be it. Whoa, spoilers, guys. Hey look, Leah's alive. She's just fine. Alright, we're good. Perfect. Let us continue on then. We will go game settings, and we will go campaign, and do Fall of the High Heavens. So we really only missed 1 book. That's not too bad. Act 4, Fall of the High Heavens. Fight your way through the demonic onslaught blocking your entrance into the heavens. What a great premise. Alright. Let us start the game. Torment 3 hopefully won't be too deadly. I still can't believe the PC version doesn't have controller support, though.
Devastation defies all reason.
Imperius, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephalem, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
I know how he feels, but we have to keep going.
Tyrael.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperius is right. I am the cause of this.
You could not have foreseen it.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Demons manipulate angels and humans alike. I can assure you of that.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced.
Not for long, Tyrael. But give me a moment, guys. Alright, apologies about that. Tyrael, we have dialogue. Heavens fall.
We are lost. Diablo is too powerful. Always before, the lords of hell bickered and worked against each other. They undid themselves. Within Diablo, within the Prime, there is no such division. And now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps.
Adria's treachery.
The prime evil. I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her.
In the sequel, The Dark Wanderer.
I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
We were all deceived.
But poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
Whatever her fate is, it cannot be changed by grief.
It is kind of interesting because the Wanderer would have had the bang times with Adria after Diablo 1, because that's when she devoted herself to him. And essentially the only thing that actually really transferred over was like Leoric's blood and the power, like a latent power of Diablo that could only be awoken through Adria's training. So like you have to really bank on Adria pulling through, and she did, so there you go. The Vestibule of Light. Dude, look at this place though. That's why I say I don't know if I like the visual style of Act 3 or Act 4 more. I think they very much go well together. It's kind of nice, like yin and yang.
Gaze upon the destruction I have wrought. It will be the last thing you see. Iskatu, destroy the Nephalem. I do not fear you, Nephalem. You'll find only death in this eternal realm.
I love it. So is this, wait, is this a boss fight already? Hell yeah, dude. Oh god, he's really going for me.
Your corpses, the shades will devour your soul.
Not enough essence.
Get him, boys. Dude, we have like 2 million archers. This is insane. I feel like I should just summon all my archers and then go back into getting the buff.
You can defeat me, mortal. Endless. Every moment I delay you, I draw closer to my ultimate victory.
God, I love Diablo's voice. Holy shit.
The ancient texts describe the terror demons as unconquerable foes, the dreams of Diablo made flesh. They appear in shadow to torment their victims, and then, in shadow, they vanish. The mere sight of one drove a Horadrim to madness, leaving him screaming and clawing at his eyes until the end of his days.
Oh, Jesus. So it's kind of like some H.P. Lovecraft stuff, I guess. It's something that's so unbelievable, so insane, but so real that it leaves you...
Forth, you fiends. My weapon is ready for you.
It just kind of leaves you, I don't know, insane, I guess. Really mad. Because you can't deny what you see before you. Double checking the area. It's so cool though, because it's like you never would see heaven descending upon the hells, but hell's descending or clawing its way up into heaven is just like the coolest idea.
Good this keep did us in the end, eh? The killing blow came from one we trusted.
I thought we were going to lose, but not like this.
Talk to the enchantress and scoundrel about this. Leah's fate.
We were gravely mistaken, my friend. I could not see through an illusion of such power, such treachery.
It was skillfully concealed. Leah's magic always did seem strange, but I assumed it was because she had not been trained.
When I think of what she suffered through, we must find a way to stop Diablo. The Prophet would never forgive me if he knew my part in unleashing this terror upon the world.
The Dying Angel.
I found a strange document on one of the angels' bodies in the high heavens. It is very old, maybe centuries even older than I.
What does it say?
I am not certain. The script is very old and foreign to me. When I saw the angel, he was dying. But even though he was in great pain, he reached out to me with the document in his hand, like he wanted me to take it. By the time I approached him, he was still. His spirit had already gone.
Even angels have spirits. A lost family.
You must miss your brother. Or his wife.
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
You can't be sure of that.
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
Unfortunate.
As low as I am, I would never frame him, not even to win her back. They won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
So he steals perpetually so he can help them out? Interesting. And maybe win back their favor. Templars, a couple new ones. The Templars' Lesson.
Wait. Before we face that abomination, there is something you should know. When we first met, I thought you were a simple and brutal warrior. I was wrong. You are wise in a way I have no words for. You cut right to the truth of a problem. I admire you more than I can say.
Outsiders seldom understand my kind, but you have looked deeper. I hope you always remember the power of that.
I will.
And Shadows of the Coven.
Ever since Adria betrayed us, I've been thinking about how Magda used to share the leadership of the Coven with another.
Right.
20 years ago, just before the darkening of Tristram, they had some sort of falling out, and the other leader disappeared. I think that other leader might have been Adria.
That would explain a great deal.
Indeed.
I thought when you killed the demons, things would be better around here. But maybe we would all have been better off as demon food.
Shit.
By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and brought to glory in righteousness.
I think the best part about it is that the player kind of like unwittingly knew or didn't know that he was helping out Diablo. Like,
my essence is too low.
Big true. Like, if you really think about it, essentially Diablo would never have been summoned if it wasn't for us helping Adria, right? Like, that soul stone would never have been grabbed, but there's a lot of nice little details here, like where it makes sense for you to still go for the stone even without Adria, right? Like, even if Adria didn't exist in the game, you would probably still be recommended by Tyrael to go find a stone that is said to contain the souls of the prime evils, or whatever, or the evils in general, or lesser evils. And because it just makes sense to throw them in the stone. It's the only remaining stone left that we have that can store the soul of a demon, a powerful demon. And surely enough, like, you know, even if we went back in time, we'd probably still be like, well, what do we do with the soul? It's just going to come back in, like, X amount of time once it gains enough energy, regardless, outside of a capsule. So it's interesting. It's interesting with the way that the series has designed its way of containing evil in crystals. There's really only so much you can do, right? All right, let's see here. Like, for all we know, in Diablo 4, that crazy chick that we're going to take out is going to have to get shoved into a new crystal that Hadrig forges. I don't know. Although I bet it takes place like 100 years or 20 years in the future or something. Who knows? Hadrig's sorrow.
I thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
All death has meaning.
Right. Sure that's a comfort for Leah, now that she's gone too. Oh, I've been a fool. You don't get to make things right. This world isn't made for redemption.
Damn, man. Thing is, like, this is the most effed up any world could be. Just demons pouring through all the time. Like, for the past maybe 50 years in this world. Like, just monstrous demons have been pouring out. Non-stop. But Miriam knew.
You always knew.
Of course, Cheldo.
But you did nothing to stop it.
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you watched Leah suffer.
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Cheldo.
Wait, what about telling me nothing about the future, dude? Spoilers. The captured Archangel.
You will soon free Ariel and bring her hope back to the high heavens, sending despair to a well-deserved death.
You are certain of that?
I left my people and everyone I loved to help you on your journey. I have no doubt you will succeed. You need to have more faith in yourself.
I don't know, man. I unleashed Diablo. It's on me. The hunt continues. Covetous Shen.
When you have lived as long as I, you learn that life is filled with betrayal. But the cruelest always comes at the hands of those we love. I know it must be hard to think of other things, but now we must. All creation rests upon your shoulders.
So you are capable of being serious?
Well, these are dark times. Even I must set apart thoughts of Dirge's jewel and dwell upon the fate of the world. But that doesn't mean you have to frown so.
Hope.
Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get.
Words to live by. Leah's soul.
Do you think that Leah is lost forever?
Her soul remains, but it is powerless.
Do you not think Leah's soul is stronger than that? But then sometimes I forget that you have not seen everything that I have seen.
Then enlighten me, old man. If that is what you truly are.
What am I? I am Covetous Shen, of course. No more. no less. To some that has meant one thing, to others another.
When will you tell me what it means to you?
When the sun sets in the east and the shore swallows the tide. When the moon smiles upon the day and the blind man sees once again.
Covetous Shen, continuing to be the most interesting of side characters.
Man who saved the keep. Take a look. My people have been lost, scattered to the winds, but I...
Mom, where did Leah go? Is she dead?
I hope so, love.
Damn!
Do you still think we'll live through the day?
You will.
But you're not sure if you will survive.
There is no need for worry.
Although I think she was referring to, she hopes that Leah died and is not being permanently tormented in hell, type thing.
I should be dead, and yet here I am.
Oh,
And
shit.
All my lads are gone. And for what? To hold off Asmoden long enough for Diablo to return?
There are still people here who depend on you.
So did all my brave lads. Look where it got them.
Isn't this the wife? What happened to your husband?
I was supposed to die when my husband did. Why am I still alive?
Oh.
That he suffers no longer.
What good is that to me? Why couldn't it have been me instead?
I didn't know he died. No, dude. All right, if anyone had to die, it wasn't that guy, dude.
Before someone else does.
That's it, Diablo. It's over, bud. You're going down.
And it didn't even matter. We may as well have run.
Right. At least then we would have been home with our families when the end came.
Death will take you when it is your time. Running makes no difference.
I love the Necromancer, dude. Like, his story and the way that he talks and his ideals are just so fascinating. I really enjoy it. Alright, let's continue into heaven. I figured there was going to be a lot of dialogue, but yeah. It's just kind of part of the game. Hello, Ethereal.
I am Ethereal, Archangel of Fate. It is my duty to record what is and what will be within the scroll of fate. But you, Nephalem, you are not in the scroll. Your fate is unwritten.
I would see the angels saved and the heavens restored.
Perhaps fate can be changed. Quickly then, Ariel, Archangel of Hope, has been captured by Raganoth, the Lord of Despair.
I will free her.
I still love that Miriam is just like, yeah, by the way, you have to go save Ariel.
Keep your guard up. There are
Oh, yeah.
at every turn.
Forgot you get to see all the angels fighting and stuff. It's awesome.
I have seen many warriors in my day, but only a scant few of them could face the might of an oppressor. This monster towers over the tallest barbarians and wields weapons crafted from hell-forged steel. They were last seen with Baal during his resurgence and left legions of dead men in their wake.
Damn it, Bale. Can we not talk to the angels, though? Sad face. I'll bring the oppressor with us, then. I like how the angels don't even want to help, dude. Like, your whole homeland is being destroyed. It's kind of funny, because, we go from defending humans, so humans are just, like, banding together, working together, defeating things. God. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. We're screwed. There we go. Oh my god. We got knocked back into like a cage. And like it just didn't stop. Oh god, we got more lore.
No one has seen an armored destroyer since Diablo was exiled from the burning hell centuries ago. Before then, they were the bulk of his army, and they crawled, thick as locusts over the face of their master's realm. Should the Lord of Terror ever return,
I'm afraid
fear
not.
they would be his heralds.
Huh. More lore.
Subjugators have always been powerful demon sorcerers. They constantly sought to increase their standing in the bloodthirsty realms of hell. To this end, they imprisoned a score of massive Harmadons, torturing and flaying them until the hell beasts would bear subjugators as riders. Together, the Mount and its master are nearly invincible.
God damn, all the lore at once. All new enemies, eh? Alright, so we got some pants.
Demons are the worst we've faced yet.
Don't say that. More will come.
True. Inarius Reticence. This is a bone armor set. Bone armor damage is increased by 1,000%. Bone armor grants an additional 3% damage reduction per hit, and bone armor also reactivates a swirling tornado of bone, damaging nearby enemies for 1,000% weapon damage and increasing the damage they take from the Necromancer by an additional 10,000%. Plus, it has 2 gem slots in it. Hell yeah. Alright, finally getting some more green sets. One of the reasons why I switched over to Torment 3, in the back of my mind, I remember a lot of people on YouTube saying things like, Torment 3 is where you start getting a decent amount of green gear, and then that green gear should help push you into Torment 6, and then Torment 6 is where you can start refining your gear, getting like ancient legendaries and all that stuff, and start just slowly pushing your way up the Nephalem rift round of things. But oh my god,
I'm afraid not.
But you know, when we're getting murdered left, right, and center, it's kind of scary. We can handle things damage-wise. It's just more so a thing of our HP is super bad. Wow, more lore.
Are commonly spoken of among the peasantry in Honduras, most often invoked to scare unruly children into their beds. Fables hold that the crawlers are the half-formed demon spawn who hatched before their time. They resemble nothing more than a bloody, ravening mess, and possess a voracious appetite for human flesh.
Of course, even in heaven, we still break all their pots.
This corruption blocks my path.
You can see the demons are even, like, skewered on these weird demonic creations. It's just gross. Because the demons are here to just not only F shit up, but, like, insult the angels, right? It's like a humiliation victory. Like, haha, we made it into frickin' heaven, dude.
Your death nears!
And it really just goes to show just how ill-prepared even heaven was. How much they underestimated the demons. Or maybe they overestimated them, but at the same time, they for some reason believed that as long as they didn't attack or interfere with what the demons were doing, no matter what it was, no matter how heinous the crimes, no matter how many rules they broke, they believed that maybe demons would never come to heaven, right? Maybe because they feared them, who knows, right? On the right side in heaven, there's a lot of vases. Not even a trap, haha. Is there anything up here, though, before we move on to the next zone? You just gotta break the vases. It's the only way of life, really. I do wish we just got a permanent speed buff, other than, like, you know, having to break pots. It's a bit of a silly mechanic, for sure. But probably makes speedruns interesting. Oh, man, look at this. It's like ethereal pools of angelic power. It's crazy. Again, environmental designers just, give them a raise. So good.
You think yourself free from the chains of fate, Nephalem, but all will kneel before Lord Diablo.
Man, it must suck going to the bathroom with those. Oh my god! I have a family, dude! Jesus! He didn't like my comment. Frickin' one shot from a charge attack. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Torment 3. Alright. We don't need to see this again. And skip. Alright. Get him, boys. No. You don't want to. Oh! Dude, that did so much damage. What the hell? Oh god. I just don't trust anything he does. Get them, boys! Yeah!
In the beginning, Rakanoth served Andariel. In the beginning.
Through the hell rifts, heaven will be destroyed long before you set one foot into the silver spire.
In the beginning, Rakanoth served Andariel, the Maiden of Anguish, with efficient brutality. For his touch may open up many painful wounds. He was also the warden of Iswal during many long years that the angel suffered in Rakanoth's own plains of despair. But he has quit his realm unexpectedly in recent times.
So Rakanoth served in Dariel? What the hell? Trying to make sure we didn't miss anything. Alright. Let's go save Ariel. Nephalem.
Only once in the history of Sanctuary has a nephalem been as powerful as you. His name was Odysseus.
Some call him a myth.
He was no myth. Because of his noble sacrifice, I saw the inherent potential in your kind. As such, I voted with Oriel to spare mankind from annihilation.
Tyrael blamed us for Diablo's return. Yet we are all that stands between the angels and certain death.
Seeing the future.
How can you look into the future?
I see the myriad streams of possibility, all intertwining and weaving into one another. I can hear them echoing forward into eternity.
But you cannot choose the paths.
I am not called to be a champion as you are. My role is simply to observe.
The end.
What is the foretold end of this battle?
Doom and darkness. These heavens ruined. The angelic host broken. Diablo victorious.
It cannot be.
As I have said, Nephalem, your destiny is unwritten. You alone may change these dark times.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm the ultimate anime character.
Thank you, Nephalem. I hoped the scroll of fate was wrong, that harmony would once again fill this troubled realm. I see now that all hope lies in you.
How strange.
With my blessing, you can now dispel Diablo's corruption. It hides the rifts which bring his cursed servants to this hallowed place. The rifts must be closed.
It would be an honor, my lady.
I have found Ariel, the Archangel of Hope. With her aid, the high heavens may yet prevail. Though Tyrael is still lost, Diablo's presence has scarred these halls, and a battle rages on within his infernal portals.
Yeah, Tyrael has like straight up given up on humanity. He's like, dude, I saved you assholes, and you fucking brought Diablo back and destroyed my hometown.
Prepare yourself, friend. Evil lurks here.
Oh my god, more dialogue. Here we go. Ariel, Hope.
I knew you would come. come. That a champion from the mortal world would light our darkest hour. Your courage and nobility shine out across this realm, blinding our enemies.
I do not deserve such praise. Had I acted faster, this darkness never would have come to pass.
I know you will do all you can, for this is your hour. Go forth with my blessing and show all creation why the Nephalem are the future.
Yeah, dude. Angels and demons banging.
Tyrael is no longer himself.
There is a shadow upon his heart, but it will pass. Remember, he chose to be a mortal, and he must overcome this despair as a mortal.
That is what worries me.
Have faith in him. Of all the archangels, his light has always shone the brightest. In this our darkest hour, he will ensure that justice prevails.
Ariel's part in the battle.
What will you do now?
Though the angelic host is scattered, we are not defeated. I will try to rally them as best I can.
Chance of victory.
How do you believe Diablo can be defeated?
Only in the light that lies within you, Nephalem. I will take heart from it and hope for your victory. The future is ever writing itself. Unknowable, just beyond sight and touch.
Anything new from Templar Man? Nope. Alright. Find and destroy the corrupt growths. Oh, like these.
Corruption was strongest to the northeast.
Even in heaven, they send the succubi. You gotta trick the angels into the banging, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, yo, dog, let's make a Nephilim, and then that's when they get them.
I'm returning to town.
That's when they get the souls, you know what I'm saying? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we'll talk to Hadric and anyone else in town, and we will continue on with the Light of Hope and the rest of the missions here in Act number 4. There is just an insane amount of lore dumping going on, and I'm actually really hyped about it, because it's a lot of stuff I haven't actually listened to, or anything like that, so it's been really fun going through the game, and I hope you guys have been enjoying it too. I'm Acme101, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!